Hello and welcome to Zen with Jen Yoga. I have a full body sequence for us today where we are going to stretch and strengthen, improve our flexibility, and just move with intention and know that this moment right now is enough. So for this practice, we will not need any props and you can just come right down and we will start in child's pose. My name is Jen and I'll be guiding you through this sequence. So bring your big toes together, bring your knees as wide as you would like them. I do like to have my rib cage cradled by my thighs, but bring your torso on top of your thighs and walk your hands out, keeping them in line with your shoulders. Spread your fingers really wide so you can press into them, and then melt your head and heart down towards the mat. Notice your inhales and notice your exhales. Starting to tune inward and bring yourself into the present moment. Notice how the mat feels beneath you and how you are supported by your yoga mat. Feel your belly expand and compress into your thighs when you inhale, and your navel come in towards your spine when you exhale. On your next breath out, press into your palms and use that to rise you up, bringing you into tabletop position. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow, but feel free to move yourself in a figure of 8 or to just circle your hips, move a little back and forth, but making organic movements using your entire inhale and your entire exhale. Inhale and drop your belly, gaze at the wall for a regular cow, and then exhale, push the floor away for a cat. Option once again to rock and sway, and then come back into a cat position and get into your shoulder blades. Drop your head and tailbone. From here, bring weight into your left hand. Keep your palm pressing into the mat, your fingers spread wide. Reach your right hand up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders and opening your chest. And then exhale, thread your right arm under your left arm, bringing your right temple and cheek to the mat. Option to keep your hand in front of your face, or you can walk it ahead, keeping your hand in line with your shoulder and your fingers spread wide for thread the needle. On your exhale, bring your left hand back in front of your face, press into your palm and reach your right arm back up towards the ceiling, counter stretch. Bring your right palm down. Go ahead and shift weight into your right hand and reach your left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking your shoulders, gently pressing into the tops of your feet and your knees. Exhale, thread your left arm under your right, bring your left cheek and temple down towards the mat. Option to walk your right hand towards the top of your mat, keeping it in line with your shoulder. Thread the needle. On your next exhale, bring the left hand back in front of your face, or the right hand, Press into the right hand, reach the left hand up towards the ceiling, counter stretching, and then bring the left hand down. From here, walk your hands 1 palm print, 2 palm prints forward this time. It'll be a little wider of a stance, and resist the urge to shorten this stance. But spread your fingers wide, press into the finger pads, tuck your toes under, and then peel and lift your hips up towards the ceiling, curl your tailbone up. You can keep your knees bent and create length in your spine Curl your tailbone up and reach your side. Create length in your sides, your left and your right side. And then you can pedal out the feet if you choose, or you can keep your knees bent. Find a moment of stillness, so try to reach your heels towards the mat now, any amount, as you curl your tailbone up towards the ceiling. You still have the option to keep a bend in your knees and just work on creating length. On your exhale, bring your feet together and bring them up. Then look between your hands and walk your way to the top of the mat. Feel each footprint along the way, knowing that we are moving with intention and that this moment is exactly enough. Breathe in now, come into halfway lift, so bring your fingertips to your shins, your thighs, or the floor, and lengthen out your spine, broadening across your chest. One line from head to tailbone, bringing weight into the balls of your feet. And then exhale, come back to forward fold. Then you're going to press into your palms and then step your right foot back. You're going to be in a low lunge. Step your left foot back now and come into downward facing dog. One breath in and down dog, and one breath out. Bring your left and right foot together and up, and then sweep the right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee and then shift your shoulders past your wrists, bringing your left foot through as you hug it in towards the midline, and then step your right foot between your hands. Now, option here to come onto your fingertips, bring your right knee over your right ankle, lengthen your torso, and then sweep your hands up, coming into crescent lunge. Now you can keep your hands reaching up towards the ceiling, growing length out of your hips, or you can bring your hands to your hips. One breath in and one breath out. Next breath in, do reach your arms up towards the ceiling, and then spin your left heel down, coming into warrior two. Rebend your right knee, bringing it over your ankle, bring your thigh parallel. Lift your chest, press into the outer edge of your left foot, and then bend your right thigh even more. Option to gaze past your right middle finger, and your head, heart, and pelvis stay in alignment. Breathe in to tip back for peaceful warrior, and then exhale, bring your right forearm on top of your right thigh. Keep your hand on your hip and turn your right rib cage under, and then option to reach your right hand along your left hand along your ear, left bicep along your ear, creating a diagonal line from your left foot all the way out through your left fingertips. Breathe in to look down at your left foot, and then cartwheel your hands down, framing your right foot. And then you're going to press into your hands and step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Now you can stay in down dog and breathe, or you can roll into plank pose. And then exhale, bend your elbows to lower all the way down. Go ahead and lengthen your toes down, press into the tops of your feet, curl your tailbone down, hook it down, and then use your upper back muscles to lift you up into a low cobra to start. Keep your glutes relaxed, but keep reaching your feet away from your chest. And then exhale, release it back down, press up through tabletop, so pressing into your palms, your knees, and your feet, and then lifting into downward facing dog. One breath in and one breath out. Bring your feet together and up, and then come onto the ball of your right foot and sweep your left leg up behind you. Bend your left knee, shifting it in towards the midline, bringing your shoulders past your wrist. Step your left foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips as you bring your left knee over your left ankle and you lengthen your torso. Engage your thighs and sweep your hands up, coming into high crescent lunge. Option to bring your hands to your hips, or you can keep reaching out of your hips, lengthening from the hips out through the fingertips. One breath in, and then exhale, spin your right foot down, and then go ahead and bring your arms out to a T. Keep your chest lifted and rebend your left knee. Reach your arms away from one another, and then really bend into the left knee to get it parallel to the mat. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Reach your pinkies away from one another. That option to gaze past your left middle finger. Breathe in, and then exhale. Go ahead and sit back for peaceful warrior. Relax your right arm. Reach your left arm up, creating length from the hip out through the fingertips. And then exhale, bring your left forearm on top of your left thigh. Bring your right hand to your hip. Spiral the left rib cage up towards the ceiling. And then your option to reach your right hand or your right bicep along your ear, creating a diagonal line from the right foot all the way out through the right fingertips, the outer edge of the right foot. Breathe in, and then look down at your left foot. Cartwheel your hands down. You're in low lunge, press into your palms, and then step your left foot back to downward facing dog. Now stay in down dog and breathe, or option to take a vinyasa. This time you can do a full chaturanga, or you can lower all the way to your belly. Breathe in and press your arms up for full cobra, spiraling the elbow creases forward, or come into upward dog and shine your heart forward. Exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Stay in down dog for one breath in and one breath out. Bring your feet together and up. Option to take many steps, or this time you can hop to the top of the mat. So breathe in to prepare. You would exhale, land with soft bent knees, bringing your shoulders over your hands, just like we do when we bring our foot through. So breathe in to prepare. Look where you're going. Exhale, don't take your eyes off of that spot. Make your way to the top. We meet in forward fold. Let your head go. Option to clasp opposite elbows. Sway side to side. Your feet can be hips distance. And then go ahead and switch the clasping of your elbow. Let your head go. You can keep a soft bend in your knees. And then you're going to press into your feet, unclasp your elbows, bring your hands to your hips, and then roll yourself up, come up to stand, back into mountain pose. And find your mountain pose, so lift your toes to activate the four corners and the arches of your foot. Press down into your heels to bring your tailbone into alignment. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Shine your palms forward. Spread your fingers wide. Reach up through the crown of your head. Breathe in to sweep your arms up for Urdhva, and then keep reaching your hands up as you sit back into Utkatasana. So you can bring your feet together, or you can keep them hips distance. And then bring the weight into your heels as you reach your hands up. Keep your chest lifted, but sit back into your heels for chair pose. Breathe in and exhale. You can bring your hands to heart center. Go ahead and turn your torso. Breathe in and then exhale to hook your left elbow outside of your right knee, coming into a chair twist. One breath in and then exhale. Bring yourself back to center. Breathe in, exhale, turn and hook your left elbow outside, or your right elbow outside of your left knee. Press into your left hand and your right hand together to turn you, to twist you. Breathe in and then exhale. Bring your hands back to center and then straighten your legs. Bring your hands by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. From mountain pose, this time go ahead and shift the weight into your left foot. Bend your right knee. You're going to externally rotate your right leg out, and you can bring your right heel to the outside of your left ankle, or you can bring the sole of your foot to your left calf. Keep your hands on your hips, ground down through your left foot, or you can reach down, grab your right ankle, and get the sole of your right foot into your left thigh. Bring your hands to your hips. Zip up through the midline, press your right heel into your left thigh and your left thigh into your right heel. Option to bring your hands to prayer position or out to a T to work on balancing. Or you can reach your hands up, reaching up towards the ceiling for tree pose. Breathe in and then go ahead and bring your right leg back and then back down to the floor. Go ahead and bring your hands back to your hips and you can shake it out. Go ahead and find mountain pose. Ground down through your feet, reach up through the crown of your head. Stack head, heart, and pelvis. Find your foundation, reach through the crown of your head. Begin now to shift the weight into your right foot. You can bring your hands back to your hips. Go ahead and externally rotate the left hip out, bringing the left heel to your right ankle. Or you can bring the sole of your left foot to your right calf. Or ground down through that right foot, everyone. Or you can reach down through for your left ankle and bring the sole of your left foot into your right thigh. Zip up through the midline, ground down through the right foot. You can keep a micro bend in your right leg. Press your left heel into your right thigh into your left heel. And then option to either bring your hands to prayer or out to a T. Or maybe you reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Breathing in for tree pose. Go ahead and bring your left hip back in, so internally rotate the leg again. You'll be in a standing mountain, and then bring your left foot down to meet your right foot. Go ahead and shake it out, bring yourself, reset, and then back to mountain pose. Round down through your feet, stand up tall, reaching through the crown of your head. Nice. Now, bring your hands to your hips and heel toe your feet out. Bring your heels in and bring your toes to face the corners of your mat. And then you can either keep your hands on your hips until you get about maybe 3/4 of the way or all the way, or you can bring your hands in front of you, lower into yogi squat. So your elbows can be pressing against your knees to help widen your legs. Lift your chest here. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring your hands behind you to lower you down. Bring the soles of your feet flat to the mat. Ground down through your sits bones and hold on to the back of your thighs. And then begin to lean back onto your buttocks and bring your calves parallel to the mat for Navasana boat pose. Keep your chest lifted. Option to let go of your thighs, reaching your hands towards the top of your mat with your palms facing the ceiling and energetically spread. Option to straighten your legs any amount, but keep your chest lifted. Breathing in, moving with intention. And not just through practice, but through life. Can we take this concept with us off of our yoga mat and into our healing and our sobriety and just in general good practices for life? Go ahead and bring your feet back down. And you're going to now bring your left foot on top of your left knee and bring your right knee on top of your left foot. So like fire logging your legs. Sit up tall, breathe in. You can reach your arms up to create length here. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. And then exhale, begin to tilt forward. Bring your palms down to the mat. And then just walk your hands out, coming into a forward fold position here. Releasing the psoas, the back of the leg. This is going to be amazing for low back pain. Moving with intention and knowing that this moment is enough. Go ahead and press into your palms, walk them back in to sit you back up. And then we're going to just switch the positioning of the leg. So now bring the left leg on top. The foot can kind of rest on the knee resting on the foot. Ground down through your sits bones, sit up tall. And then reach your arms up to create some length. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. And then go ahead and begin to bring yourself forward. Paint the imaginary wall in front of you. And then walk your hands out, keeping your fingers spread nice and wide. Let your head go. Releasing now into that left psoas, left hip. Amazing for low back pain. On your next breath out, begin to press into your palms to walk you back up. And then we will close out this quick practice today. So come to easy seat, make an X at your shins, so you can lean back on your hands to do that, and then let your knees fall on top of your feet. Bring your hands behind you to sit you up tall, opening the chest. With all this engagement, then bring your hands to prayer position. We will close with intention and knowing that everything we just did is meant for our well-being. We worked our entire self, our mind, our body, and our spirit. And we can close our practice today by just taking the deepest breath you've taken so far today. And then when you exhale, make it audible, sigh it out of your mouth. Really release any tension or anything else that isn't serving you. And I'll invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze by looking at the tip of your nose and relaxing the muscles of your face. So we'll do this together. Open your mouth to exhale. Release, let go. Bow your chin to your chest. Honor your time. One last stretch for the back of the neck. Thank yourself for showing up and all that amazing work you just did. Moving with intention. Reminding yourself that this moment right here, right now is enough. You are enough. Go ahead and bring your hands to your thighs. Gently press into them to lift your head. And open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick full body yoga flow. My mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can by showing you that you can have an amazing yoga practice wherever you can roll out your mat. Your living room, your bedrooms, your kitchens, outside. Just roll your mat out, explore, have fun. If you'd like to support my channel, please hit that subscribe button, like my video, leave me a comment. These are all really helpful things that you can do. If you would like to support my channel further, you can go to my channel description and there's some information there for you. Otherwise, I'll see you on the mat next time, sharing experience, strength, hope, and yoga with you. Go rock your recoveries, go heal from trauma. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the mat next time. Namaste.